Hi guys, it's Raymond again and welcome dito sa Noy Finance. So just last week lang, I received an email from Citibank that says, Important advisory on the acquisition of Citi Philippines Consumer Banking Business to Union Bank. So syempre nung nabasa ko tong title na to, maraming tanong agad yung pumasok sa isip ko katulad ng, hanggang kailan na lang kaya tong credit card ko? Ano kayang mangyayari sa mga rewards points ko sa Citi? Or yung mga features kaya ng card ko is mababago ba? And I'm sure marami rin sa inyo na ganito yung mga tanong every time na nagkakaroon ng update about the acquisition of Union Bank ng Citi Consumer Business. Pero bago natin pag-usapan itong update na to and yung iba pang mga questions natin about this acquisition, if you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. And kung hindi ka pa nakakapag-subscribe, I hope you subscribe to this channel and also click the bell icon para ma-notify kayo pag meron tayong mga bagong videos. So after reading the letter, mas nagkakaroon ngayon ng linaw yung completion ng acquisition kung kailan mangyayari. It clearly states in the letter that they are expecting it to be done by around second half of 2022. And that both banks, Union Bank and Citibank, are just waiting for some approval na manggagaling sa ibang mga agencies. So that's somehow an assurance na okay pa din gamitin yung credit card natin until June of this year. Actually, I recently read an article from Manila Bulletin that the acquisition is actually waiting for the BSP approval. But according to Union Bank, they're very hopeful and also they're expecting na matatapos yon around July of 2022, which is second half nga ng 2022. Actually, last April 5 lang, the PCC or the Philippine Competition Commission already issued an approval dito sa acquisition. So, masasabi natin na talagang ongoing na siya. And kung talagang tuloy-tuloy na yung process nito, syempre, ang importanteng tanong is paano tayo mga clients, anong mangyayari sa atin at anong mangyayari sa mga credit card accounts natin. So when it comes sa paggamit ng credit card natin as of now, the letter says na wala namang changes na mangyayari as of now, okay? So pwede pa rin natin gamitin yung mga credit cards natin, the call centers are still there, and yung iba pa mga services nila ay talagang mananatili for the Citibank. Tuloy pa din yung mga programs and promos sa Citibank. Actually, tuloy pa rin nga yung application, nag-a-accept pa rin sila ng mga credit card application until now. And syempre, tuloy pa rin dapat yung pagbabayad natin, di ba, sa kanila. When it comes to other things naman sa credit cards natin, like the rewards points, I know marami sa atin medyo concerned about the rewards points. Ang sabi rin ng letter is that wala namang changes na mangyayari when it comes to rewards points. So, we're still going to earn some points kung ginagamit natin yung card natin ngayon. Pwede nating i-redeem yon at hindi mawawala yon na hindi natin nalalaman. Pero upon checking the letter, parang walang binanggit doon anong mangyayari sa rewards points natin once malipat na yung account natin sa Union Bank. But recently lang din, napanood ko yung interview ni Union Bank President Edwin Bautista. He actually promised sa ating mga Citi credit card holders that all of our rewards points will be carried over once malipat na yung account natin sa Union Bank. And not only that, he also promised na bibigyan niya tayo ng mas marami pang opportunities to earn more points. Actually, during the same interview, he also promised that they will make sure na mare-retain yung mga features, benefits, rewards, and anything na nai-enjoy natin sa existing Citi credit cards natin. So, magandang balita to dun sa mga nagtatanong kung i-honor daw ba ni Union Bank yung mga no annual fee for life na credit cards o yung mga na-acquire nating benefits dun sa mga credit cards natin sa Citibank. So, just in case na paglipat natin sa Union Bank is hindi nila i-honor yun, so pwede natin gawing reference yung sinabi ng kanilang president about this. Pero kahit ganon, talagang hindi natin maiiwasan na may mga tao pa rin na doubtful about it. So, pwedeng iba sasabihin lang nila na sinasabi lang nila yan, pero pag nandyan na, biglang babaguhin nila at hindi nila tutuparin yung mga sinabi nila. Pero ako, honestly, tingin ko naman is tutuparin talaga nila yung mga pangako nila, no? Kasi kung hindi, reputation talaga nila yung masisira dito. And I don't think na hahayaan lang nilang masira yun ng ganun-ganun lang. Just imagine this, Union Bank right now is around 8th or 9th bank when it comes to credit cards, okay? And after this sale, they will become around number 3 or number 4. And katulad nga nung sabi natin before, itong Citi clients, particularly the credit card clients of Citibank, is considered high-end. So imagine niyo yung scenario na yon, and then Union Bank decides na hindi namin i-honor yung salita namin. So definitely, marami talagang tao yung magka-cancel ng credit cards nila. And sobrang laking impact nun sa Union Bank, considering na syempre, malaki rin yung binayad nila sa Citibank, And at the same time, talaga namang target nila, goal talaga nila, na maging big player pagdating sa consumer banking. In fact, in the same interview of Mr. Edwin Bautista sa ANC, sinabi niya rin doon that one of the reasons bakit talagang pinursu nila yung pagbili nitong Citibank consumer business is because of the talent that they will get. Alam naman natin that si Citibank isa talaga sa malaking player sa credit card business dito sa Philippines. And Union Bank getting around 1,750 employees of Citibank which are well-trained, which are talagang may experience pagdating sa consumer banking is talagang makakatulong sa Union Bank. Another reason is that sa dinami-dami ng clients ng Citibank sa credit cards is only 5% lang daw nun ang may savings account sa Citibank. So imagine, yung dami ng Citi credit card holders na yon nalilipat sa Union Bank, if mako-cross-sell ng Union Bank yung other products nila like savings account, time deposits, and other products dun sa mga kliyenteng yun, talagang lalago yung business or yung consumer banking ni Union Bank. Pero syempre, hindi nila magagawa yun kung in the first place, hindi nila tutuparin yung mga pinangako nila, di ba? Kasi syempre, sasabihin ng mga kliyente, bakit kami kukuha ng iba't ibang products sa inyo kung hindi nyo naman tinutupad yung mga sinasabi ninyo? Actually, so far, based sa mga nababasa ko, ang general sentiment dito sa Citi Union Bank acquisition is medyo parang nasa negative side. Well, I'm not here naman para maging abogado ni Union Bank, and definitely this video is not sponsored. Pero nasabi ko before that I actually like Union Bank to be the one to acquire the Citibank consumer business primarily because nakikita talaga natin yung effort ni Union Bank dun sa kanilang consumer business. Nakikita natin kung paano sila mag-innovate, paano talaga silang mag-develop ng kanilang digital banking, like yung Bitcoin, yung kanilang DARC, and marami pang iba. And lahat ng yun, yung mga bagay na talagang pinagtutuunan nila ng pansin, can really help their consumer banking clients. Pero sabi ko nga din, hindi rin talaga natin maalis sa ibang tao na mag-doubt and also mag-worry kasi na-experience nila at alam nila kung paano yung service ni Citi. And at the same time, syempre, may ibang dating yung brand ni Citi. So, hindi ko alam kung ako lang yung ganun, pero I think nasabi ko before. But if we're going to compare it to Union Bank, well, I'm not saying na hindi maganda yung service ni Union Bank, okay? Pero kung titignan natin silang dalawa, alam natin that si Union Bank, medyo hindi pa talaga siya kilala pagdating sa credit card business. Unlike si Citibank, talagang kilalang kilala yan. But unfortunately, sabi nga ni Mr. Edwin Bautista, is kung may mawawala man daw sa ating Citi credit cards, is the fact na mawawala na yung Citi na term dun sa credit card natin. And that brand Citi is pwedeng iba-iba yung ibig sabihin sa bawat isa sa atin. So, depende na rin yan sa kung anong naging experience natin kay Citibank. Pero ako, ang personal experience ko kay Citi is number one, syempre maganda talaga yung service, yung customer service nila talagang knowledgeable about the products. Number 3, yung promos nila na binibigay sa ating mga clients, yung kanilang member to get member promo, talagang maraming binibigay si Citibank sa kanilang mga clients. Pero ang apela naman ni Union Bank is that give us a chance. Give us a chance na patunayan sa inyo na kaya din namin and they will not let us down. Yun ang sabi nila. And for me, as a Citi client and actually at the same time, a Union Bank client, well, abangan na lang natin yung mga susunod pang kabanata. It means a lot na meron mga promises na binibigay kasi that can be an assurance and at the same time, that can be a reference for us kapag iba yung nangyari. And talagang doon masusubukan yung integrity and at the same time, yung credibility ni Union Bank. Hopefully, maging maayos lahat. Hopefully, lahat ng pangako ay hindi mapako. And syempre, hopefully, kung nagustuhan nyo itong video na to, ma-share nyo sa mga friends ninyo. And that's it guys for our Union Bank and Citibank acquisition update. So, thank you for watching. And I hope nagustuhan nyo tong video na to. And kung ikaw nagpaplano kang kumuha ng very first credit card mo at hindi mo pa napapanood yung last videos natin about the best credit cards for beginners, check this video out. Again, this is Raymond from Noy Finance and I'll see you in the next video.